colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life.
We are at Lake Manatee State Park in Site 6. I think I told you yesterday, it's one of the only sites on this loop with trees in the way.
Yes, the rest of them are like cleared open. I don't know, I just went
It
up
was
there
the only
and,
site available.
Adjusted some limbs so we don't scrape them when we come out. I'd say that.
So we're gonna do a quick walk around the campground and check it out.
Now, we'll show an exterior picture of the bathroom, but mine was clean this morning. Sarah says hers was like pretty dirty. So
well, and mine looks like it's been like flooded.
yeah. Do they have tent camping here?
I think it's just this 2 loops. Like you
Okay.
can tent camp here,
Okay,
but
so there's no specialized camp area.
Mm-mm.
And I think it was probably around $36 a night here, like most Tennessee state parks.
yeah.
I think a little trail going to the other campsite maybe.
Oh,
Maybe that's just the playground.
that looks
There
like
is
a
a lake
playground.
here
Yes.
with swimming access. I don't know if we'll get to that today because it's getting close to time to leave. We're supposed to check out at 1. It's 11:30. And we want to get to the other place close to 3, I guess. But I guess
And
it
it's a
don't matter.
little chilly here.
Yeah. I guess you probably should have put your coat on, huh?
Maybe.
It's, what was it, 58 out, 60?
It was just supposed to be like, wasn't supposed to be 60 today.
So there's a lake way over there. A little breezy out today, probably picking up a little bit of wind on the camera, I'm not sure.
It's 52.
52?
Why do I not have a jacket on?
I don't know. While I was warm up top, I was repowdering the slides. They did pretty good for about 1,200 miles. There's a couple spots that had some black streaks on the slides where basically baby powder, I didn't know this, is ingredient is like cornstarch. So if you have cornstarch and your slides are really sticky, the rubber piece, put a little of that on it. Well, that's my opinion. I don't know if that's like approved by the RV companies or not, but that's what I did, and it seems to be helping, not sticking so much.
Okay, back to the campground.
Yep, so 15, 16. See, they're all fairly wide open.
Yeah.
just to note, there are several state parks that are called Manatee something. So don't get confused with other state parks that have Manatee in it. This one's Manatee Lake State Park. We'd stay here again, preferably not in our site, what did I say, 5, because it's one that has the lowest limbs. But yeah, we would stay here again. Just water and electric, 30 amp, and water and a dump station on the way out. So hope this helped with the reviews. No separate tent camping areas, just regular spots. Anyways, time to eat lunch. Head on down to Monument Lake down in Big Cypress National Preserves, and it's going to be a little warmer today. Let's get ready.
We are leaving. Where are we? We've moved too much. Lake Manatee State Park. It's just south of Tampa. And we are headed to Big Cypress area down towards the Everglades today.
Not doing so good. Got about 25 miles.
8 minutes.
8 minutes, my butt.
We've been sitting 8 minutes.
Yeah, we've been sitting 8 minutes, and we're only 25 miles into a, what, 275-mile trip or something?
No, 158.
Oh, 158. Well, it's been 170 miles today. A little less than 3 hours, so. Anyways, fun times.
We're back.
We're back. A week ago, we weren't coming here.
But we're back. We gave up on Texas. Too cold for us. Try that again another time of the year.
We're quitters.
We're wimps. No, we have to meet our 75-75 goal.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. We didn't give up on that rule.
But we were here last year. But this is Monument Lake Campground.
No hookups. Just get water as you go in. Use your generator when you need it, except for after whatever time.
There's certain hours you're not supposed to use it, but
quiet hours, 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Now
last year our camper was brand new, and over the water fill station they had some low-lying limbs. Of course, we were probably overprotective, and it's probably just a couple of leaves brushing on the top of the camper. Anyways, last year I stated to the park rangers that, hey, they had some low limbs over the water fill station at Monument Lake here. Let's see if they trimmed it, or if I was just like overprotective, like, yeah, some mossy oak was falling down from the tree. And anyways, let's see what they did.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
So this is the tree that was so worrisome last year.
They did not.
And it's still...
They didn't. We're just going to hog up the whole area, I guess. I'll get over a little bit.
It's still... It's not... I don't think it's us being too picky, do you?
No.
It's little branches that could mess up the roof, so...
Yeah.
Here we go. So we are on Site 20 this week.
You notice how it's actually colder as you get further toward the east, like in Cleveland, where you've got a wind chill of 8 degrees below zero. Single-digit temperature right now in Pittsburgh with a
0. So it is very cold in the Northeast, and I can tell you that. Just walking outside a little bit between subway stations.
52 outside, 67 in here, 71% humidity, a little high. Let's go check it out. It's not always sunshine in the Sunshine State. Last couple days, flip-flops are even on. Last couple days it's been cloudy, cold, and rainy. Solar panels aren't working, so we've been having to start our generator about every day. We'll let it get down to about 60%, then I'll run it for about 4 or 5 hours, get it back up to close to 100, and I'll turn it off. But these past, well, 2-3 days, yesterday wasn't too bad, but today's the wind's cold, and tomorrow's going to be cold. I think a low of 40 maybe tonight or tomorrow. So here at Monument Campground, nobody outside today. They're all inside trying to stay warm. Morning. Well, let's start from yesterday. Our generator stalled a couple of times on us, but it charged the battery up just fine. And today it's just stalling for almost no reason, really. I thought maybe some bad gas, so I switched it over to the propane. It seemed to run smooth for maybe 5 minutes. Now it is, it just stalled again. And I don't know if it's the overload. I did drain some fuel out of the carburetor here in case it was the fuel. I tried that first before I switched it over to propane. The next thing is maybe I'll get a new spark plug. So maybe I'll pull that out and take a look at that. But right now, like I said, it's been cloudy. We've been using it every day. It's been cloudy for the past, well, 5-6 days. So we've been running this about 4 or 5 hours a day. Oil's fine. So let's go ahead and pull out the spark plug and see what it is. Okay, so far checked the oil, it was good. Checked the air filter, was good. Spark plug, it's good, clean. I don't see any cracks on it. I don't know. Unless there's something internally wrong with one of the electrical components. It's stalling out. I think it's getting an overload sensor on it. I think that's the first light I come on, but usually if that does, it just kind of like goes into low power mode. So I don't know, maybe something wrong with it. Maybe I didn't get as good deal as I thought, getting a one that's about half the price of a Honda generator. So anyways, let me keep working at it and see what I come up with. Maybe running into town today, which is probably an hour away, to get a new generator. The sun's finally out today, so we are charging, and our batteries were at about 75%, 78%, something like that. So we'll be good for today, but we'll need to get this fixed here pretty soon. Okay, had the spark plug back on. It's on. Primed it. Should start right up. I see how long it runs for. It doesn't sound as smooth as it normally does, so I don't know what's up with that. You can see it's shaking a little bit too. Alright, let's go ahead and plug it in and see what happens. I have that, but this is just easier, so I don't think it makes a difference. This is a 30 amp plug. This is just a 20 amp. I don't think it puts out more than 15 anyway. I should rev up here shortly. There it goes. So far, it seems to be working fine. It's putting in almost 1100 watts. And the solar's getting about 400. I don't know. Okay, it's been running, the generator's been running for quite a while now, and from what I think it is, it's the CO2 connector, what do you want to call it? Just a CO2 protection feature on it, and the wind was coming just right, causing it to stall out because it detects CO2. So You can, there's a couple, they make these models without a CO2 detector on it. So first of all, I'm just going to try putting a piece of tape over the detector itself. I'll show you that, and then if that doesn't work, I'll go ahead and just disconnect it. There's a couple plugs in there you can unplug, watch the video on it. So let me show you real quick what I did. Piece of tape right there should do it. If not, I'll the other guy took his apart and then got in there and just disconnected two connections. I think one's the sensor and one's the actual actuator that just turns it off. So he disconnected both those because it's outside, and you know, we have carbon monoxide detectors inside the camper.
Lake Campground. We're gonna go up here and check it out because we've never stayed at this one. But it's one of the, what are there, 3 major campgrounds down through here that are part of the Big Cypress. But Eric won't let us stay at this one because it has a dirt road.
Well, truck's dirty right now. Well, it's not as nice as where we're staying at.
How do you know? We've not been back here.
Yeah, I saw pictures, but anyways, it seemed a little sketchy, so I wanted to come down here first without the trailer.
We'll check it out. We might stay here another time.
This is all dirt road, so when it's dry out, it'll be super dusty, but just go a little slower. But they're kind of wet lately, so there's not much dust.
No outlet, no turnaround if you go to the right. But Burns Lake Campground is to the left. Looks very similar to a monument pulling in.
So I guess these are the pull-through sites here.
No power. No water.
Did you see water coming in?
There is pit toilet, but there's only one bar of Verizon back here.
It's like 9 and 10.
Very similar to Monument. I mean, not as
Nice.
mowed down. That said day use area. I don't know. It must have been that spot back there. Because there's more camping going on up here.
These guys are just using it for the day. It looks like I don't see a tent. The shade.
Well, there were tents on up here.
That's true.
Day use only, though. That's what it says back there. So this must be camping. So these are some just tent spots, probably.
Oh, yeah, because spot 12 right there must be 11.
Yeah. It's just a little more overgrown.
The spots are closer together. Spot 14 to your right.
So what did you decide about Burns Campground?
The campers are a little more spaced. They're pull-throughs, but you're closer together with no shrubbery in between. So if you had to, yeah, it'd be fine as long as, I mean, you're, what, the other person's like 20 feet away from you.
If there's no availability at the others, we would stay here.
Yeah. No,
But
you got to come with your water filled up.
There's no dump, there's no water, there's no cell service. So I would have to have Starlink.
clear skies for Starlink.
Yeah, there was. It would be clear. Starlink would work good there, but Verizon, there was 0 signal. I don't have T-Mobile with us, but I'm assuming similar. Even though there is a tower, but that's probably how far down the road?
Less than 10 miles.
Clear. So we might could get signal from down there because there's a tower at our campground we're at right now. So I don't know. We could stay there, but we prefer the other 2 spots.